Incidentally, Michael and his wife Sandra welcomed newcomers about watching here today. Sandra understands what's going on, Marco does. But their dad is the center of attention. And he goes for his for a multitude of runs, we hope. It is indeed gorgeous, Tom. Maybe a little too sunny, but we'll have to see what these speeds do. Mike said it 212 in practice this morning. We'll just have to wait and see. The wind is consistent, pretty much the same as it's been all day. Out of the southwest is picking up that that force and turn and start down the straightaway on the 10-mile qualification run. It's a March chassis, Cosworth power, and he's on it. Michael Andretti takes the green flag. Dwayne Sweeney enters turn 1 on lap 1, just down on the line with the left side rubber. Through the south chute, about 6 feet away from the wall. Just above the line in turn 2 is the way Michael's running this lap, well off of the wall as he comes off of 2 in a very low line down the backstretch. In the middle of the racetrack now, moves close to the wall, setting up for turn number 3. Michael Andretti in turn 3, just down to the line. Off of 3, stays about 6 feet away from the north chute wall. 4. Here's Michael off of 4 onto the main straightaway. Michael Andretti, 1 lap complete. 1 lap down for Michael. On the line again in turn 1. Here's the time and speed first time around, over 211 miles an hour. The time, 42 and 601 thousandths of a second. And the speed average, 211.263 miles an hour. And Andretti is on the court. And in the north chute, still well away from the north chute wall. Down on the line in turn 4, Michael's off of 4. Down the main straightaway, Michael Andretti. Halfway through this qualification attempt. Starting out lap 3 in turn 1. Just down on the line once again, pretty consistent so far. Well away from the wall of the south chute. Dropping down a little bit the second time around, the time 43.047. Speed 209.074. Michael Andretti entering turn number 3, just above the line in the north chute. Slowing down. Michael is slowing down in the north chute, coming into the pit. What a disappointment. Well, let's give you the rundown again on the 2 laps that were recorded by Michael Andretti. As one attempt is charge 3.047, speed average 209.074. Of 137 championship races, still also 3 years later. That's the very first time around. We have George Snyder on the court. And he's on it. Took a little while for Tex to make up his mind to let him go, but there's George Snyder in 1, just over the line in turn 1. About 4 feet away from the south chute wall, George enters turn 2, just down on the line with the left side wheels. Fairly high exit off of 2, but moves about 15 feet away from the backstretch wall, a little closer to it now. George is looking at turn number 3, George Snyder. Just down to the line with the left side wheels in the north chute. Same as south, about 4 feet away from the outside wall. Second lap in turn 1, just on the line again. And the speed average just over 204 miles an hour, John. Time 44.077. And the not running as consistent laps as I've seen. And down the main straightaway, George Snyder halfway through this qualification. One. Picking it up a little bit, 205 miles an hour. Time 43.832. Speed 205. Coasting through the north end. Snyder at the border. Well, we're trying, John. 2 strikes so far. One. Well, Tom, I see a lot of Pentoil yellow down there in the inspection area, so it must be Rick Mears coming our way. Well, that's good news. Rick Mears, as we mentioned, the track record holder.
Go. You see the yellow light? Yeah.
Okay, you're filming. Here comes Rick Mears down to the line. One of the Speedway's most popular drivers ever. Turn number 4. The green flag is out and the run is underway. Rick Mears underway. In turn number 1, just down over the line. 3 feet away from the south chute wall and going through turn 2, just over the line with both left side wheels. A high exit off of 2. Stays fairly high on the racetrack going down the back stretch, 12 feet or so away from the outside wall. As usual, a little closer to it now, setting up for turn number 3. Rick Mears in turn number 3, just on the line with the left side wheels. 3 feet away from the north chute wall. Rick Mears over the line with the left side. On to the main straightaway. Here comes Rick Mears. 1 lap complete in this qualifying attempt. Starting off lap 2 in turn 1, Rick Mears just over the line with the left side rubber. And it's almost 212 miles an hour. The time 42.484, speed 211.844 miles an hour. Setting up for turn number 3, Rick Mears. Here's my eye. He's having a little trouble in turn 2 from time to time, making adjustments, but all right through the north. Left side rubber. Off of 4 onto the main straightaway. And Rick Mears is halfway through a qualification attempt. Over the line with the left side wheels, about 3 feet away from the south chute wall. Just a tick faster, 211.939 miles an hour, lap number 2 on the speed. Time 42.465. Rick Mears sets up for turn number 3. Just down to the line with the left side wheels. Through the north chute. 3, just down to the line. Through the north chute, about 3 feet away from the wall. Turn number 4. Here comes Rick Mears down the main straightaway. Getting our first checkered flag of the morning. Rick Mears, our first 1987 qualifier. Here with 6 first place finishes in 1986. And he's on to the straightaway, and he's on it. Bobby Rahal smoothly moves into turn number 1. He's over the line with the left side wheels. About 5 feet away from the south chute wall. Now in turn 2, just above the line with the left side rubber. High line off of 2 and then drops well down onto the racetrack, 18 or so feet away from the outside wall. Sets up now for turn number 3. Bobby Rahal in turn 3, just over the line with the left side wheel. North chute about 5 feet away from the wall. Over the line in turn number 4. Bobby Rahal off of 4 now on the main straightaway. And here comes Bobby Rahal, our defending champion. 1-1, just over the line again with the left side rubber. And here we go. Miles an hour. The time a fine ride. Wheels over the line. Thousandths of a second. He's on his third lap. Very high action. He's dropping down a bit. The time 42.239. Speed average 213.073 miles. Little different every quarter. Bobby Ray Hall. And on the main straightaway. And here comes Bobby Ray Hall, and we have our second qualifier for 1987. They sure do. Lap number 4, here it is. 212.455 miles an hour. First lap is quickest, dropping down a bit each of the succeeding laps around the course. Fourth lap time, 42.362. Speed average, 212.455 seconds. And 768.764. And the 10-mile speed average, 213.316 miles an hour. And right now, Bobby Rahal, our defending champion, is on the pole. And there is Cammy. One more lap complete in the qualification attempt. First one from back. In turn 1, just down on the line with the left side wheel. And here we go with the speed report. A quick 206 plus miles an hour. The time 43.654. Speed average 206.167.
Not too good,
number 2.
Yeah, it's not.
Different pattern within a wall. Teammate Rick Mears. Danny Sullivan starts the qualifying attempt. Turn 1, well below the line with the left side wheels. Down, maybe 12, 15 feet away from the backspread wall.
What?
Just now for turn number 3. Danny Sullivan in turn 3. Over the line with the left side rubber. Now in the north chute. A couple feet away from the north chute. The main straightaway. Danny Sullivan, 1 lap complete. And we've got a 206-mile-an-hour reading for Danny Sullivan. The time 43.654. Speed average 206.167 miles an hour. Setting up for turn 3 is Danny Sullivan. Over the line with the left side wheels in 3. Couple of feet from the wall of the north chute. Leads turn 4, he's on the main straightaway. Sullivan halfway through this qualifying attempt. Through the south chute, now turn 2, well below the line. Here we are, speed number 2, 206.171 miles an hour. The time, lap number 2, 43.653. Danny Sullivan below the line with the left side wheels in turn 3. This is what he has to do to make the car work.
miles an hour, 205.479. Michael Andretti, car number 18, leaving the pit area. Michael Andretti, car number 18. Parsons in car number 81T.